Hello everybody, today I'm gonna talk about my vision improvement journey. I was prescribed nearsightedness in my 3rd grade because of watching too much TV in the summer. So what I got actually pseudomyopia. Pseudo means not real. Myopia is nearsightedness, which is not real nearsightedness. Because of watching too much TV, the lens get tense and it cannot relax instantly yet because of holding too much tension. It cannot release, so I get blurry vision when seeing things far away. So I had to wear glasses. In my 9 years of wearing glasses, I pray to God every single night that I want to get rid of my glasses. My prescription gets worse and worse. So my last prescription was negative 4.75 in the right eye with astigmatism of 0.5, and for the left eye it was negative 4.25 spherical diopter and 1.5 astigmatism diopter. And I started this journey in October of 2021. But I was not equipped with sufficient knowledge about this field, so I made a lot of mistakes on the way. One of my biggest mistake that I made was I cut off wearing glasses altogether, meaning I stopped wearing glasses right away. It gave me a lot of headache the first 21 days. Like my eyes get very tiring, which is a very bad idea and it didn't help. And I live in a state of like blind. I couldn't see anything. From seeing things very clearly to not wearing glasses right away, it gives me like blind state that is very scary for now to think back, because it is very uncomfortable when you used to see things clearly and now everything gets blurred. Like I was like a blind person. 1 year later, I discovered the reduced lens method, which is you wear glasses weaker than your prescription, and you just wear it slightly weaker so it can be effective. But I reduced too much. I reduced it to -2 or -2 diopter for both eyes for studying, and it didn't help much because I reduced too much. And after that, I increased my reduced lens to -3 diopter, and it was much better. So if you reduce too much, you cannot do active focus because there's a huge gap for your eyes to start working. Like you're lifting weight. If you lift very heavy weight right in the beginning, you cannot lift it. But if you're gradually putting more weight so you can lift that heavy weight. For me, changing to -2 to -3 is like the turning point for all these things to happen. When I wore the -3, I can do active focus and get tingling in the eyes, tearing in the eyes when things cleared up, and I have to practice active focus, and it took me a while to do it successfully. It is easier for me to do it outdoors than indoors because you have enough distance for your eyes to relax. The whole point of active focus is to relax your eyes. But when I relax my eyes, things get cleared up, and I'm so excited that I want to hold to that state for as long as possible. The more I want to hold onto that, the quicker it disappeared. Back to blurry vision again. So I have to calm myself down when clarity showed up. Okay, not get too excited anymore. And I use my -3 for all of my close-up works, my teaching, or going shopping. At home, I didn't wear glasses. Once I can do active focus on that, I dropped to -2, and it was a bit harder in the beginning because my eye has to adapt. But I can still do active focus when I wear -2. After -3, the amount of time that I can see things clear varies from seconds to an hour. Now I can keep the clarity for like an hour or so, and not 100% clarity always. Maybe sometimes things clear up like 30%, 50%, 70%, but it gets better each time. Now, third year into this journey, I can see things very clearly in the first time I open my eye in the morning, and from that it gets blurrier throughout the day, especially at night. My vision was very weak at night, but very sharp in the morning. The first moment I open my eyes in the morning, I can see stuff in my room very clearly, and I can see myself in the mirror very clearly in the first time, but it only lasts for about 30 seconds to a minute max. And now I'm in my 4th year. My vision works best when being outdoors. I can see things very clearly outside, from the road to the street to the leaves on the tree. I can see people's face. In the past, I cannot see faces. I just see the figure of the person. I couldn't tell if they are man or woman or black or white. I cannot see their face clearly. If they wear glasses or something, I cannot tell. For now, I can tell. I can see the face, the eyes, the nose, the mouth, and I can barely see if the direction of the eye, if they are looking at me or they are looking forward. But it also gets the double image of astigmatism. I'm working on that astigmatism reduction right now, but there are so few documents that I can do research. Although I can see things clearly, but there are too many clear vision, like two clear things stacked on top of each other, it gets blurry. So I'm working on astigmatism right now. And indoor, my vision is weaker than the outdoors, and I have to constantly remind myself of doing active focus at home. I tend to forget it, and I must make active focus as a habit of constantly doing it, like a new way of using the eyes. I use my eye in the wrong way, so I now have to practice to study how to use it the right way. Not the tunnel vision. Now I have to see more all the vision that around me, so it helps with my vision in general. And now I am wearing -2.5 for all the works that need attention or high focus. Other than that, I don't wear glasses. I don't wear glasses outdoor because my eyes can already see things clearly outdoors. Not always, but like 80% of the time, I can see things clearly. Especially when the weather is sunny, my vision is better than a cloudy day. And I can cook without wearing glasses. But I have to use active focus to see things clearly. Now I have to apply active focus in everything that I do. I have to constantly remind myself active focus. Alright, that's my journey. 4 years. Yes, I hope one day I can get back to 2020 vision. Alright, wish me luck.